Okay, and down here, this is the decrepit village. I think, is this the decrepit village? Executed deep
here,
gnome.
I hope.
I wonder if we can talk to it. It doesn't look like we can. There's a short sword. Not magic. It's the first blood. It adds... Wait. Plus 1d8 piercing damage to targets that still have all of their hit points. That's why it's called the first blood. Interesting sword. Executed deep gnome, yeah. They were just executed. Does this keep going? There's just chasms everywhere. I don't think it does. Does this go down? It does. There's a rope here. Rope netting. Yeah, let's do that. There's Duergar down here. I wonder what happened to the rumbling earth. An executed deep gnome. We have crooked wand of fireballs. You must use an action to cast fireball from this, quote, open parentheses, broken, close parentheses, wand. All open parentheses, very close parentheses, nearby creatures must make a dexterity saving throw. Take 8d8, I think, fire damage on a failed saving. No, it's 8d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much and on a successful one. The metal of this wand is dented all along its shaft and the tip is bent entirely out of place. Why is it broken, though? What does that mean? I don't get it. It's a wand, yeah. I was sort of starting to think that there were no wands in this game. Because they are very, very common in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. More so in Baldur's Gate 2 than in Baldur's Gate 1, but they're very common nonetheless. Yeah, this village keeps going. There's a campfire down there, surrounded by teeth, tusks, perhaps, bones even. There's a save here. Whoa. What is going on? Luger, what?
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
Hold up.
Too loud, sun scum. Heard you stumbling. Can hear you blinking. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
Stand down, I'm a follower of the Absolute, just like you. Tricky. And we fail.
That's so. Show me your brand, then.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I don't have a brand.
Well, ain't that a crying shame for you?
All right. Let me. The map outmatched. You can. Oh, are these guys high level? They're level 5. I'm not outmatched. What do you mean outmatched? They are level 7, actually. Wait, are they all? One of them is level 7. No. We can handle. Not a problem at all. Not whatsoever. Well, maybe. I don't know. If the game thinks that we're outmatched, we likely are. But we have a save. That's the real thing. The interesting thing is, we fought the Duergar. Yeah, these guys are the Duergar enemies. So they made our lives quite easy in regards to finding out why or whether we should kill them. That is a lot of armor class. 18. Yep. It's pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. That guy is enlarged. Wait, is that a mage? That is a mage. Armor class 15. Okay. Straightforward. This. Yeah. You. He has anti-magic or whatever. You son of a... Okay, Dread Ambusher. He doesn't have shield, as it turns out. It's something to me. I didn't have the ranged attack. Now I have the extra action. But that's it. I only have 3 attacks. Only have 3 attacks.
Victory is
Who goes next? It's you. Yeah. Hold person would be what I want to do. Wisdom save. Very low wisdom. Not enough movement. Such lies. 60%. And at higher levels we can affect an additional target. Which I think... maybe... Oh, these guys are invisible. Oh, we're gonna... Oh, this is a huge problem. I don't think I want to affect additional targets, but I definitely want to land this. Save. Okay, now we die. Now we die.
What now?
I will just move over here.
Okay, I'll catch a break.
Let's see how we die. That's how we die. We can definitely win this. We are 100% can win this.
Taste my fury.
Right. I just do the extra attack. And that's how you stay there. Pretty good. You might... Oh no, you're not the super jumper, are you? Let's see.
Over there.
Not enough movement. Yeah, don't worry about it. And the extra attack. Very reasonable. You can go there? Go. I think we got into combat with more people even. Yeah, so now you're threatened. Ensnared. Oh, that's deadly. She's not on fire though. They're all dashing up here. They're level 1, so I'm not too concerned. And she has... I'm not too concerned. Oh, I can see you now. Oh, my action is gone? Oh, no, I have a thing that prevents me... Wait, do I have a thing? I don't get what just happened. I think the game is confused. I think it's as simple as that. The game is just confused. Yeah, look at that. It reappeared. That was weird. Okay, so I'll just attack you here.
Blood follows me everywhere.
I took a little bit of extra damage, and now I'm on fire again. Now I have extra damage here. That's alright. Should have done it slightly differently, but we don't worry about that. I do worry about you. Let's see what kind of, maybe high level 75. Yeah, let's go. You, the anti-magic, it's a counter spell. I think he's absorbing, I think we're screwed. Becomes invisible. Oh no. Okay. Let's just attack you here. And hang in there.
Some blood.
You... I think it's still here. He's still here. I'm gonna do the cleave. Like this. There we go. He's definitely still here. Let's see. Pommel strike. He's dazed. Doesn't give me an extra attack. That guy's going to be... Oh, that's a miss. He's ensnared again. Yeah, don't worry about that, actually. Concentration saving throw. That was for... Cardillac. Just succeeded. It was probably... the pommel strikes and things like that. Yeah, you need to attack there.
Try me.
That was a double attack, because you attack with your offhand automatically, I think. If you do that, but if you use this, you don't, I think, or something. Either way, that worked out. So let me kill you. And stay where you are, potentially.
The witching hour.
Yeah, the witching hour is pretty bad. Let's just do this. That way we get a kill. And do not use magic.
Never a dull moment.
And you can't do anything else, so we're just gonna hang out. I don't want to get in there. Blindness on Cardillac. I can... Oh, that does prevent her from doing attacks of opportunity. Critical hit there. Very nice. This is a short rest, so I'll kill you. It's saved. That sucks.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
It is go time. But we're gonna get hit if I do this wrong. That was not a kill? Wow. It should have been a kill. It should have been a kill. Is that a spellcaster? Critical hit. Okay. Yeah, you need to get shot, and I think I can? Yes, I can. If I could go on the high ground and get range, that would be even better. If I could jump up there... No, cannot. So, 85%, 60%, let's go.
Here we go again.
Just need to land one shot.
That won't work.
What? What won't work? A Dream Visitor. Oh, it's the fuckboy elf. What do you mean that won't work? I don't get it.
Another step forward.
I really do not.
Ways be a gentleman.
Let's find out. No more counterspell.
I will ascend.
You're gonna need dash. Get yourself over there.
On the move.
Is this per short rest? Temporarily hostile? No, that's just normal. This is per short rest, so do that in full health.
Fuck yes.
Yep, and then you can get a kill. And you can do that reckless, yeah. Done another one. Can't do frenzied strike though. Frenzied strain, that's normal. Attack of opportunity?
Again.
Again? She has lacerate now. These guys were down there already, right? I don't know what the fuckboy is doing, but this is dangerous. Wait. 67.
What path lies before me?
There are things.
Mars cannon.
He's naked as well, so that's pretty good. Just attack normally. I mean, it's not amazing.
Tale for the ages.
Can you do this? No. Pretty rubbish.
With haste.
Yeah, with dash, in fact.
I am fury. I am death.
Yeah, you can handle the fury and the death relatively well. Let's just stack you here. Pretty good.
Let's go.
Yeah, you take that, and you attack this guy. All right. Okay, only one of them, the attacks actually landed, and the reanimated corpse actually misses. And Lae'zel, well, that's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. All in. Now they have advantage. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm just doing absurd amounts of damage.
Gone with the weave.
Oh, wait. Is it like a spirit?
Death is but a word away.
Is it? What I'm thinking is, are these corpses somehow, the
Swords meet sorcery.
vestiges or something? Not vestiges, but let's do hold person.
As you wish.
Hold person works. It's pretty good. Do you know what I mean? Like, it dies and it goes into the bodies of the other ones. I think it very well might be that.
Cry about it.
Frenzied. Still not a kill. I'm starting to think that they are, like, magic and cannot die on the last hit. Unless they have 1 health HP. Okay.
Bye forever.
Let's finish the job. Let's do that. I think we're about to find out if that is the case.
Fury. I am death.
It is not. It is not the case.
My fury.
Let's see what happens. All right. It worked. I am super powerful. And I'm very happy about it. Level 5. Level 5. We're gonna keep getting jumps in power. Just as brutal as the jump in power that we had for level 5. In fact, level 6 might be another jump in power. I think, particularly for spells, that's gonna be very, very obvious. There's some spells that are just groundbreaking. Vampiric Touch. I don't believe I have that. And the other one is a Great Axe +1, most likely. No, it is an Exterminator Axe, which is it's a normal axe. It's a 1d12, but it adds 1d6 fire. Unfortunately, it doesn't add +1 proficiency, so it's not great. And deals an additional 1d6 fire damage to plants, insects, and small creatures. I don't like that. Glow Cap Mushroom, yeah. And Duergar Antidote. That's what that's for. Or, rather, that's where it is.
Seems simple enough.
The Magnanimous Miner. In the underground city of Mantle Darith lived a deep gnome called Sadie and her father Sam. Each morning, the hardworking Sadie traveled to the nearby grotto, pick in hand to mine gems. Each night, the lazy Sam would count them and demand even more. Quote, "You cannot rest until I am the richest man in all of Faerun!" Exclamation mark, unquote. One day, Sadie encountered a stranger on her path home, a haggard creature, gray of skin and small of stature. Quote, "A Darrow!" Exclamation mark, unquote, exclaimed Sadie. Quote, "Please," unquote, said the Darrow. Quote, "I have no money and no home. I beg of you a single ruby so I might sell it for food," unquote. Sadie found pity in her heart and gave the beggar a ruby. She told her father about the Darrow upon returning home. Quote, "Do not believe his lies," exclamation mark, unquote, warned Sam. Quote, "Darrow are selfish, demented creatures. Give him no more, lest I cast you away," exclamation mark, unquote. Interesting, because it's right there. I like the way this is written, because it's like the contrast is pretty straightforward, but it's actually relatively easy to miss if you're focusing on just the text. The selfish demented creatures. The father is selfish, demented creature. The Darrow was waiting for Sati the next day. Quote, please give me 10 rubies so I might sell them for shelter. Unquote. Sati, moved by his plea, did as he asked and journeyed home where Sam rebuked her. Quote, an inferior haul, unquote, he said. Quote, this will not stand, exclamation mark, unquote. On the third day, the Darrow appeared in the grotto. Quote, 100 rubies, please, so I might feed my brothers and sisters, unquote. The kind-hearted Sati handed the beggar her entire sack of gems. As he took it, there was a great flash of light. Where the beggar had stood was a massive gold dragon, exclamation mark. You, quote, you prove yourself generous of heart and spirit. Come to my lair and share in my golden hoard, unquote. Sati eagerly accepted, joining the dragon in his opulent hideaway. 1 year later, Sati passed the beggar near the grotto. Her own father, Sam, quote, Sati, I have no money and no home, unquote, he said. Quote, I beg of you a single ruby so I might sell it for food, unquote. Sati found no pity in her heart and walked away and kicked her father in the teeth as well. That last bit was me that added, but it probably happened because of the, you know, the thing. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Interesting story. I don't know to whom the story is aimed. Definitely for the player, but besides that, I'm saying if it's a Duergar story or not. We got a faded logbook over here. The inside cover reads, quote, Burrow, Warden Myrna, unquote. The pages are lined with neat calculations, equipment logs, and expedition notes. The final entry reads, back after a 10-day in the northern quadrant, 2 potential mining sites scouted, discovered a vein of Arandur. We also did a bang-up job, organized shifts, and led the first dig. Brother or not, he'll be a great Burrow Warden one day, but he needs to keep his temper in check and practice reading the stone. He's as blind as a surfacer sometimes, planning to take him out later along the Ebon Lake for practice. So reading the stone here, I think it works more or less like it does in Dragon Age Origins, where the dwarves do that there. But it's the deep gnomes do that, and I think the mountain dwarves do that as well. Basically, they're like spiritually attuned to the stone, I think, which allows them to do through spirit what normal geologists would do through just actually knowing what the hell they're talking about. Like understanding, you know, this stone is this kind of stone and it comes from here or interacts with that one over there or whatever. And yeah, that's more or less what reading the stone means. We have Scroll of Aid and Speak with the Dead. We have a light hammer as well as a chainmail. Not very good. It's heavy armor. And some food and some shield. Good things, good things. All in all. And a shattered Duergar. Was it me because was it because I shattered him, or what happened there? I don't know. Because the other ones are executed, and that sounds, I mean, I did that as well a little. Right? Where was the spellcaster guy? Moss covered stone. Just for me to sit on it. No, it's butt-covered stone. Yeah, the first guy was here. That guy right there. And I got the loot already. The faces are different. I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened. But if I had to bet, and I am glad I don't, I'm pretty sure it is what I was saying, that it just resurrects if there's other Duergars around. Standing torch.
Don't mind if I do.
The game saved, not me.
What creatures live in waters this dark?
Fish. Fish do that. Color spray here. Yeah, these guys would probably have all gotten back right up if I had moved a little bit too much. We got a blood-smeared logbook. A ledger detailing the appearance and quality of numerous gemstones that had been mined from rock. Interesting usage of the tense. I think it is correct, though. Weight, color, clarity, and more are noted without the Oxford comma, which upsets me even more than the weird tense, are noted next to a sketch of each stone. An underlined entry for a sizable ruby is written in shaky, excited quill strokes. I don't know if that is what happened, but I think that is what happened. Right? You can see it as well, right? I don't need to spell it out. Do I need to spell it out? We didn't get a chance to find that out by ourselves, so...
That's curious.
Is it a well-stitched satchel? I suppose it is curious. I like things that are well-stitched. Yeah, but it is possible that the Deep Gnome just stole the ruby. And that's why they wanted the Deep Gnome back and were willing to murder a bunch of people for it. I mean, all the power to her, really. Just steal all the things. And it very well might be the traitor lady. That's why the line was there for me to ask, what are you doing here? And, well, I need to find her husband, though. But we'll see. We got an agate, not a ruby. Mephit wings. Pegasus feathers. Sylvan stone. Just crafting. Crafting ingredients. Huh. Yeah, we got a bunch of lacolite. Or laculite. I don't believe it's pronounced ku. Because U is generally pronounced with a schwa in English, so it's lacolite. A water damaged letter. Right next to the fire. Imploring the recipient to be cautious around the far shore of Ebon Lake, as Duergar are rumored to be prowling in the area. Well, they are definitely here, so there's another teleporter there. Curious. And now it activates. I'm not sure if I need to open. No, I don't think so. Malachite. Yeah, they just killed the deep gnomes. That's why they're. I think that's why they're called executed. We threw a surprise party for Ironfoot. How that idiot made it past 150 is a mystery, but it's cause for celebration either way. When he saw the fire whiskey we had been brewing, I swear he teared up. I had only a cup. So this is actually really screwy. I wonder if the person who... I might be wrong about this, but I wonder if the person who wrote this is a native speaker, because Larian is from Belgium, if I'm not mistaken. So there's two things that are wrong here. It's I only had a cup of the stuff, or if you want to put it in not the perfect past, you do it. I had only one cup, and then it's a little bit different. But I think the biggest problem here is specifically I made this mistake when I was learning English, is the need to abbreviate the word, among other words, the word head into the apostrophe D contraction. And this only happens when there's something that it's sort of it's an actual rule in English, but it's sort of it's sort of implied a lot of the time. You only contract words that are not strong, the strong version of them. Like, for example, are. If you want to say you're pretty, you say you're pretty. And if you're saying you're pretty in response to somebody saying I'm not pretty, you say you are pretty, because you're emphasizing the word are. And that's part of vocabulary when it comes to just, or part of language when it comes to just like emphasizing the words you're actually talking about. But it also happens when specifically the verb have, or to have, and the past tense works the same, so had. It happens when the verb is part of a bigger sentence. Like, for example, I had left the house at a certain time, and that had can be abbreviated, and you can say I had left the house at a certain time. And the reason is because the left is the part that actually matters in the tense. But here is have or had that actually matters. And you would say, I had only a cup of the stuff. It's also interesting that it's a cup, when I think it's the implication of one cup. But either way, grammar lesson aside, mostly I'm relatively tentative about all of this stuff, because I'm not a native speaker, I'm not a linguist myself, and I have only learned this through either cultural osmosis, not really cultural, but linguistic osmosis, or actually seeing some videos on the subject, which I have. But yeah, that sounds very weird to me. Either way, I can't feel my tongue anymore. The lunatic finished the barrel that night. I have no idea. And look at that. You could say, I have no idea because the have here, even though it is the tense, it is the verb that actually matters. You have no idea. It's the part that no idea, that's the emphasis on the word. So you say, I have no idea how he made it to his next shift. But Myrna claimed she needed him inside the wagon to, quote, guard inventory, unquote. And if you're wondering, if you know me, you know why I do the quote-unquote. Well, actually, you might not know. But you at least are used to it, so you kind of ignore it. But if you don't know, it's because it upsets me. The quotation marks here. This is correct. It's totally correct, and I'm not. It doesn't upset me that it's written like this, because this is actually, you know, how people write. You do the square quote, the scare quotes, as it were. I think that's what they're called, to sort of imply sarcasm or imply that it's what somebody called it, but it's not really. Do you know what I mean? That's literally what these things are used for, and it is correct. It's a correct usage. This game does it relatively well. I don't think I've seen a single instance of quotes being used wrong, I'm not taking the piss on the game. I am just being a silly goose, which I do, which I am. So that's just how it is. The Borough Warden, capital B, capital W, and I say that just to, you know, you might not be looking at the text. You might just be listening to me. So now you know the Borough Warden is like a thing because it's capital B, capital W. Didn't say a word when the snores started. Layabout is lucky she's got a soft touch. I'd best get some sleep. And look at that. I'd best get some sleep. That's actually correct. It's the contraction of the word would or should. I don't know, but I think it's would. At least in my head I read it as would, but it could be should because I should best get some sleep. I think it makes more sense. But either way, orders just came in for practice shovels and pickaxes for younglings, and I have yet to harvest the Zerkwood. Where does the time go? These guys have practice shovels. I ask you, delicious, amazing viewer, I ask you what the fuck that is. What is a practice shovel? You just have unsharpened shovels, maybe? Because, you know, shovels can be sharpened, although that happens more with other utensils that are not shovels. It depends on the kind of shovel, I suppose. But I think I've never sharpened a shovel myself, but I know my shovels are kind of sharp, and I use them sometimes as cutting apparel. Or apparel? I never know how to pronounce that one. When I'm working with shovels, you know, roots and things. It's not the ideal thing, but you know, if you can get the job done with the tool you have at hand, then you might as well, if it's easy enough.